Life is a tapestry of constant motion, a flowing river that never stands still. From the moment we are born, we are swept along by the current of change. Each sunrise brings a new day, each season a shift in the world around us. It is through change that we learn, grow, and discover who we are. The fear of change is deeply ingrained in the human psyche. Our brains are wired to seek patterns and predictability, to find safety in the known. This fear, while often irrational, is a powerful force that can keep us tethered to the status quo. We may find ourselves making excuses, clinging to justifications for staying within our comfort zones. By acknowledging it and understanding its roots, we can begin to loosen its grip. Transforming our relationship with change doesn't require monumental leaps of faith. The most sustainable changes often come from a series of small, deliberate steps. By breaking down goals into manageable steps, we make change less daunting and more achievable. Each step, no matter how small, reinforces our commitment and strengthens our resolve. The resistance to change often stems from a fundamental human fear, the fear of the unknown. Our brains crave predictability and comfort in the familiar rhythms of life, yet it is precisely in the unknown where the greatest potential for growth lies. Embracing the unknown requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to relinquish control. The most fulfilling journeys often begin with a single step into the unknown. The human desire for control is intertwined with our need for security and predictability. However, life is a constant dance with change, a flowing river that rarely follows a straight path. Clinging too tightly to the illusion of control can leave us feeling overwhelmed and anxious. True power lies not in controlling every outcome, but in adapting to change with resilience and grace. By relinquishing the need for absolute control, we open ourselves to unexpected detours and serendipitous encounters. Our brains become efficient at automating repetitive tasks and behaviors. These routines provide a sense of structure and stability, reducing stress. However, our comfort zones can limit our exploration, preventing us from discovering new landscapes. The allure of familiarity is powerful, but the price of clinging too tightly is stagnation. Breaking free from our comfort zones requires conscious effort and a willingness to embrace discomfort. Imagine a seed buried deep within the earth, clinging to the familiar darkness. When we resist change, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow and evolve. Each time we say no to a new experience, we close a door to a world of possibilities. The cost of staying put is often far greater than the perceived risk of embracing change. To live a truly fulfilling life, we must be willing to step outside of our comfort zones. Life is a flowing river, constantly moving, changing, and evolving. We can choose to flow with the current or resist the natural order of things. Resisting change creates internal conflict, manifesting as stress and anxiety. Embracing change taps into our innate ability to adapt and emerge stronger. This shift in perspective allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Humans are social creatures, wired for connection and shared experiences. Our resistance to change can erode these vital connections, creating distance and isolation. This rigidity can make it difficult to relate to others and embrace new perspectives. The antidote to isolation is to embrace change as a shared human experience. When we approach change with curiosity and openness, we create space for deeper connections. Overcoming the struggle with change requires a shift in mindset. A growth mindset sees change as an opportunity for expansion and learning. Setbacks are valuable feedback, not failures. Cultivating a growth mindset involves challenging our inner critic and replacing limiting beliefs. Embracing a growth mindset is about facing challenges with resilience and adaptability. Navigating change with agency. In the swirling vortex of change, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Our minds seek predictability and control, fixating on unknowns. This can leave us feeling powerless, fueling anxiety. However, there are always elements within our control. Shifting focus to these areas empowers us to navigate change. Identify aspects within your influence. Perhaps it's your attitude, willingness to learn new skills, or seeking support from others. Establish new routines and focus on self-care. Create a plan of action. Break down goals into manageable steps. Celebrate your progress. You are an active participant, shaping your experience. Focus on what you can control and move forward with purpose. Section 3. Start small and build momentum, the power of incremental progress. When facing significant change, it's tempting to try and tackle everything at once, to make a clean break from the old and embrace the new with unwavering determination. However, this all-or-nothing approach can be overwhelming, setting us up for disappointment and reinforcing the belief that change is too difficult, too daunting to sustain. The truth is, lasting transformation rarely happens overnight. It's a process, a journey of small steps taken consistently over time. Just as a single seed planted in fertile ground gradually unfolds into a magnificent tree, so too can small, consistent actions reshape our lives. Start by identifying one small, manageable action you can take today to move towards your desired outcome. Perhaps it's reading an article about a new skill you want to learn, having a conversation with someone who's navigated a similar change, or simply taking 5 minutes to visualize yourself successfully navigating this transition. The key is to choose an action that feels achievable, something that builds your confidence and motivates you to keep moving forward. As you experience success with these small steps, you build momentum, creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces your commitment to change. Each small victory, no matter how seemingly insignificant, strengthens your belief in your ability to adapt, grow, and create the life you desire. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions to create profound and lasting transformation in your life. Seek support and accountability. Finding strength in shared journeys. Change can be isolating. We may feel alone in our struggles. We are not meant to navigate life's challenges in isolation. We are wired for connection and community. Seeking support is a testament to our strength. Identify those who offer a listening ear and practical advice. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Reach out, connect, and find strength in shared experiences. Practice self-compassion. Navigating the emotional terrain of change. Change, even positive change, is rarely a linear process, free from bumps in the road or moments of self-doubt. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or tempted to retreat back into the familiar comfort of the status quo. It's during these challenging moments that self-compassion becomes an essential tool for navigating the emotional terrain of change. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and acceptance that you would offer to a close friend going through a similar experience. It's about acknowledging your struggles without judgment, recognizing that setbacks and moments of self-doubt are a normal part of the process. When you find yourself struggling, resist the urge to criticize or berate yourself. Instead, offer yourself words of encouragement and support, reminding yourself that you are doing the best you can with the resources you have available. Self-care practices can be incredibly nurturing during times of change. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, whether it's spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, practicing mindfulness meditation, or simply curling up with a good book. Remember, self-compassion is not selfish, it's essential. By treating yourself with kindness and understanding, you create a more supportive internal environment for navigating the challenges of change and emerging stronger on the other side. Celebrate your progress, honoring the journey of transformation. In the midst of navigating change, it's easy to get caught up in the destination, focusing solely on the end goal, while overlooking the importance of celebrating the small victories along the way. However, acknowledging and appreciating our progress, no matter how incremental, is crucial for maintaining motivation, boosting self-confidence, and fostering a sense of gratitude for how far we've come. Take time to reflect on your journey, acknowledging the obstacles you've overcome, the lessons you've learned, and the courage you've demonstrated along the way. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Perhaps you finally had that difficult conversation, started incorporating a new healthy habit into your routine, or simply faced a fear that had been holding you back. Each step forward, each act of courage, deserves to be acknowledged and celebrated. These celebrations don't have to be grand gestures. It could be as simple as treating yourself to a delicious meal, spending an evening doing something you love, or sharing your accomplishments with someone who supports your journey. The key is to create a positive association with change, to reinforce the belief that you are capable of growth, and to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the journey itself. Remember, change is a process, not a destination. By celebrating your progress along the way, you honor the transformative power of your journey and fuel your motivation to keep moving forward with courage, resilience, and a heart filled with gratitude. Personal growth and adaptability. The expansion of self. Imagine a tree deeply rooted in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky. As seasons change, the tree bends with the storms, its roots growing stronger. It adapts to the environment, drawing nourishment, its leaves changing with the seasons. This adaptability is resilience, showing that growth requires flexibility. Like that tree, we grow, adapt, and evolve with the changing world. Embracing change expands our horizons and reveals our strengths. Each challenge we overcome adds to our resilience and resourcefulness. Embracing change cultivates a growth mindset, believing in our ability to learn and evolve. We see challenges as opportunities for growth, becoming the best versions of ourselves. New opportunities and success. Stepping into a wider world. Imagine a river flowing towards the sea, its waters carving new pathways. It encounters obstacles, rocks, fallen trees, narrow passages, yet it doesn't stop. It adapts, finding new ways, eventually merging with the ocean. Like that river, our lives are a journey of exploration. Clinging to the familiar limits our ability to discover new opportunities. Embracing change is like setting sail, allowing the current to carry us towards new horizons. Change disrupts the status quo, creating space for new opportunities. What feels like a setback can become a catalyst for growth and success. The job you left may pave the way for a more fulfilling career. The relationship that ended may create space for a more authentic connection. By embracing change, we open ourselves to a wider range of possibilities. We become more adaptable, open to new ideas, and seize opportunities. We cultivate a sense of adventure, stepping outside our comfort zones to explore uncharted territories. As we've explored throughout this journey, change is not a singular event but an ongoing dance, a rhythm woven into the very fabric of existence. Just as the seasons shift, the tides turn, and the stars move across the night sky, so too do our lives ebb and flow in a continuous cycle of growth, adaptation, and transformation. There will always be moments when we crave the comfort of the familiar, when the unknown feels daunting, and the urge to resist the current of change is strong. These feelings are not signs of weakness, but reminders of our shared humanity, our deep-seated desire for security and predictability in a world that is constantly evolving. The key, however, is not to allow these moments of resistance to define our journey. Instead, we can learn to approach change with a spirit of curiosity, a willingness to embrace the unknown as a source of learning and growth. We can choose to focus on what we can control, our attitudes, our responses, our actions, and trust in our innate capacity to adapt and emerge stronger from each new challenge. The dance with change is a lifelong practice, a continuous process of letting go of what no longer serves us embracing new possibilities and stepping into the ever-unfolding tapestry of our lives with courage, resilience, and a heart filled with wonder. The most profound transformations often begin with the smallest of steps. Just as a single seed, planted in fertile ground, can blossom into a magnificent tree, so too can small, consistent actions reshape our lives. The key is to start where we are, with what we have, and to take that first crucial step forward. What is one small step you can take today to move towards a life more aligned with your values, your aspirations, and your deepest desires? Perhaps it's setting aside 15 minutes to explore a new interest, reaching out to someone you admire for guidance, or simply committing to a daily practice of gratitude. Remember, change doesn't require grand gestures or overnight transformations. It's about showing up consistently day after day and taking those small, deliberate steps that, over time, create a ripple effect of positive change in our lives and the world around us. Embrace the power of small steps. Embrace the journey. Embrace the transformative power of change.